amplifier, which unfortunately got discontinued. I think it's still, for me, my favourite Mesa Boogie amplifier they ever made. These videos are brought to you by G66 UK, and that's your place to get an FM3, FM9 or an AXFX3 with no waitlist and a UK service centre. You can also get yourself on the waitlist for a Fractal VP4 if that's something you're looking for and you still haven't found it. Anyway, so we're looking here for this Texas Star Clean, and this is the clean channel of the Lonestar. And for our cab, you could of course pair it with anything you like, essentially. But I think for me, I quite like the idea of jumping in and pairing it with a Dumble cab. And here's one, here's another. So we'll go with something like that. Right, so now we're also going to pair this with, I think, the Aurora delay, because of course I think the most recognisable person using a Lonestar is probably Andy Timmons, right? Just one little tip if you're looking for Andy Timmons stuff, he actually uses a set of EL34s in his Mesa Boogie Lonestar, so you might want to try swapping those out if you're looking for that sort of thing. So let's just take the bass down. This is very much sort of a Mesa Boogie Mark flavour. Is one way to think about it, and you'd expect, given that it's something that Andy Timmons is a fan of, that it would take pedals very nicely. And what better place to start with than the sort of pedals that Andy would use. So we've got BB Preamp, BB Preact, and those are pretty good choices, to be honest. So another thing that works really nice is the esoteric RC boost and the AEC boost. Should we try the RC boost first? A bit more of a glassy response, you could consider taking the bass and treble down a bit. But let's now move on to where I think it also shines, and this is an area that Andy Timmons himself stopped using the Mesa Boogie Lonestar drive channel, but I think it's got a fantastic set of things going on. So again, I'm going to keep this bass down low and the mids as well. I wanted to kick that in to another nice spot. Or you might consider maybe something with a little bit more of a transparent mid area, so something like a Timmons. Now, I don't know if you agree, but it seems to me that it's just doing things very well in terms of all of the elements of an amp. So it's not just doing cleans well, it's not just doing mid-gain tones well, but what we'll hopefully find here as well, that it can do some pretty good, you know, more cooking stuff. So let's just check this out. I'll keep this drive off for now. So we're mostly just focusing on the amp itself, but as we start to push these up, we want to keep this bass nice and low, mids, and push the treble and presence maybe a bit depending on your tastes. Like, it's beautiful. You could even send that into the stratosphere with a bit of like a lovely bloom to the drives there. So I'm going to stick that there, blooming drives. So if you've not tried out the Lonestar yet, I think you deserve to do yourself a favour and check out some of those tones that are in there. I think the most boutique sound of Mesa Boogie there was, and shame it's discontinued. I might have bought one otherwise. I'll catch you in another video soon, and cheers for stopping by. This will go up into my Gumroad folder if you want to check out the preset. That's what I was using in the introduction. I'll catch you in another video soon. Cheers.